Listener. Hello, anybody.
Hello. We're gonna set up the laptop so we can perceive everyone. It's so tall.
Oh yeah, it's a little tall. We'll work on that. No. You work on this, and I'll work on that.
Okay, trade.
Is that okay? Because I don't know how to log into your computer.
That's fair.
Hi, everybody who might not be
Hello.
here or is here. Who
Welcome to
knows?
the tall zone.
We're getting shorter. How's that?
A little bit shorter, just because we're gonna be looking down at the computer, especially. So I
Better?
think that's better, and then you're gonna want to tilt the camera back up a little bit.
All right. You can tell we're good at this.
You can tell this is the first time we've set up the camera in the new place. Which, spoiler alert.
There's a new place. Oh yeah, that's
you
not
might wanna,
it. That's
you
not
might
it.
want to change that.
That's
up.
not it at all. We're doing amazing,
We're doing
sweeties.
so good. Yeah, I think just make it almost like parallel with like my face.
And then I'll just...
Also, hello to Icarus and Eli, who have showed up while we're figuring life out. Also, hello
What's up?
to B, that is the
I
most
feel like-
crooked man.
Oh, no, is it? I'm usually such a stickler for that.
Yeah, and now you're just like, fuck it, ball.
Well, I mean, we don't have a choice. I mean, we do, but we don't.
Can we turn on the ceiling fan or something? I'm like warm.
In a second?
Good God. I don't think we know how to do a camera anymore.
Good.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
All right. Problems avoided.
Alright, hello everyone. We're here. Sorry for the janky ass camera angle. That's, I think, the kitchen light. No, that is.
That'll be this, but then... I
He's
don't
not
know.
gonna go spinning. Turn on. Why is he not spinning?
Love you. Is this how you want it? We'll just leave the light
Can
on.
we maybe just close that, perhaps?
Yeah.
Okay, turn the light off again. Go, just close that.
All right.
Hi, welcome to us having technical difficulties because we're still figuring out how our house works. Hello, everyone. Hello to B, to Kiri, to Denise, to Bunny, Agiri, to Igni, to Icarus, to Odd, to Vicky, to Bunny again. Okay, I think I've said hello to everyone who has jumped in the chat.
What's up?
Hi, how are you guys doing? Jeff's dogs are out. I'm wearing socks. I'm wearing socks.
Oh my
The dogs are not fully
God.
out.
Well, I hope not. There are rules against that, I think.
Also, Bunny and Denise, I'm glad this is your favorite channel. I'm sorry we haven't been doing much recently.
Yeah.
That's actually part of why we're live.
Because
is
we're
to be
doing
like-
more. I sort of got an orb just passed over us.
It was
by the
probably
way.
dust because she's been doing stuff.
Relevant.
Relevant.
Because ghost hunting or
Oh yeah,
something.
so
Whatever, that's fine.
something we did recently that I think we did a live stream for as well was Steve and Eddie from Stranger Things, and we do want to do more of them. We want to do more
Yeah.
Hawkins Unsolved. I hope you guys enjoyed that because
I do too.
we'll be doing more, and we will be making them look better because we're still working on those cosplays.
I need to continue to mess with the camera.
Kai's
Don't
gonna
mind
keep
me.
fucking around with the camera. That's how it be. Everyone loves your hat, by the
Oh,
way.
well then I just took it off. Isn't it cute? It's really hot though.
Yeah, it's... So, spoiler alert, we bought a condo.
Yeah.
And that's why we didn't do, like, anything for December.
Yeah.
Because we were moving all of our shit. And also, in the moving process, so, I edit most of the videos. We had filmed a shit ton of videos in, like, September, October-y, back at the beginning of our house hunting process, one of which, spoiler, was
About
the
hunting the house.
process, aka us having too much fun with Zillow, and then going to like a $3 million house because hee hee hoo hoo, and then realizing we could actually like buy a house.
We literally, not the $3 million.
Not the $3 million
By
house,
the way.
by the way.
But we went to
But, like,
see
a
it,
house
and we
in
were gonna
general.
tell you guys about it.
And here's the thing.
And then all
so,
the footage died.
There was that video which is missing part of the footage. I don't know where it is. We went to like 4 houses and we found them on Zillow and we talked about them. We have most of the footage, but we don't have all of it. I would still like to figure out how we can put that video out there. It was really funny.
It was really funny.
We're gonna just redo this one because it's not that hard. We had Kai, much like I guess Pokemon, we had Kai guest band members. And then we lost the footage of us, so we just have the screen share footage, which is just like Joe Troman for 5 minutes and then Gerard Way for 5 minutes
We just
with our audio in the
I
background.
mean, what if we just talk about them for the 5 minutes that they're on. Whatever. Anyway.
So we kind of have to redo that one. We also went to New York, which we do have the footage for that one.
Oh yeah, New York was
But
weird.
we haven't edited that yet.
No.
And then what I'm currently working on, which ideally, fingers crossed, will be out next Friday, is I basically info dump about a ship to Igni and Kai for like 3 hours, and I have to cut that down to less than 30 minutes so that y'all will actually watch it. Because TikTok has ruined everyone's attention spans.
I wouldn't watch it for 3 hours, quite frankly.
You were there for you. No, you.
I
Fell
was
asleep.
there.
He fell asleep during the recording. By the way, I haven't gotten to that yet.
Did I actually?
You did.
Did I snore?
I don't remember.
Oh,
we'll
God.
find out. Yeah, Roshin, I can send you the full cut on Drive if you want. Hold on, let me. Now that I've kind of like brought y'all back up to speed a little bit, let me go and read since Kai cannot read.
No, I can read. I can read.
Okay.
Want me to read?
No,
I'm reading.
I got it. I got it.
I shouldn't be.
Roshin is excited. On Roshin are having a friendship moment.
Good.
Kai did not snore, just was very sleepy. Okay, cool.
Thank God.
I couldn't remember because again, all of December was either us going to New York, going to Hallmat, Christmas, putting the final shit down on the house, moving into the house. Like we didn't do anything creative
I'm
in December.
I'm so tired.
We're so tired.
I'm desperate.
Literally
to do
yesterday,
good things.
we binge watched the first season of Chainsaw Man and like did not get up off the couch because we'd finally put the couch down.
We haven't like that. We haven't.
And it was like the first time we just like sat and not done anything in like over a month. At
More
that
than
point.
that, I think. I think
Over a
literally at least a month, maybe
It was
maybe
insane.
2
Also, I'm
months.
gonna grab my drink. I'll be right back.
Maybe 3 months, maybe 4 months. It
Who
was
knows?
exhausting, but we're here, and like
we own a house.
it's
Or
a condo. We own a condo now,
We
and
own
like
a thing, and it's ours, and we can do whatever we want to it. We
Oh,
actually
Peachy's here.
started doing things to it.
Yeah.
Because part of that process of the house,
which you're looking
One-
at technically.
you're in the house.
You are here.
It had popcorn ceilings, which Kai hated, and I was not a huge fan of. So when Kai said we should take them down, I said, yeah, okay. Which was a very fun process, but we enjoyed it a little too much. I didn't have time to actually paint over the ceiling, so we have like de-popcorned, cocked ceilings
I
that
wish
are just raw
if
dogging
there
it
was a
up there.
way. Do I risk ruining the camera
no.
angle?
Not right now.
Okay, we'll trust
We'll
us.
we'll show it eventually because here's another thing that we didn't do in the previous apartment was when we moved from the old apartment, like the tiny little one that like a lot of our older stuff was
Yeah.
in, to the really nice one that y'all saw like more of our recent stuff in. We intended to do a moving vlog, and we did like the first half of the moving vlog, and then never did like a house reveal. So what I'm gonna do is like a weird supercut of that, and then be like 2 years later, and then like cut to
Yeah.
us renovating our house. No idea when that's gonna come out because we're still renovating our house, and it's also this corner looks nice, but we did this in 15 minutes.
This
so
is not a
the
nice- it's
house
not
is
actually a
not
nice
ready.
corner.
We're still on an air mattress in our room.
Under this blanket, there is a lot of cardboard.
There's so much random
In that
shit.
corner, you can't see.
There's art.
There's a lot of art that's not hung up yet.
It's been an
That
adventure.
orb from earlier, as disappointing as it is, the truth is it was dust. It wasn't a ghost.
Ceiling dust, probably.
Devastating, I know. I'm devastated. In fact, do you all want to know when we got our Christmas tree up? Because if you know anything about me, I love Christmas. We got it up on December 26th. But it's up, and it still is, and it will stay there for a minute.
Yep.
Because I want it to.
So yeah, we have a condo. We are so tired. Also, hello Jessica, we are live, but you are fine to move around the building and turn on lights.
Yeah.
Jessica is still our roommate.
Jessica's here.
Jessica's here. We're planning to go to Orlando Anime Day at the end of the month, and there should be like a mini vlog for that.
I hope so.
ideally.
Are you still want to go to Anime Day, right?
Mhm.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
So, we'll do that. We'll do something.
So yeah, we're gonna do that. Everyone's saying it could just be a ghost disguising itself as dust.
Shit, you right.
He likes it one day after Christmas. We got close, because we could have, if we wanted to, done it that weekend, but we were so tired and we wanted to enjoy Christmas with Kai's family.
Yeah.
So we just didn't.
We went to my aunt's. It was nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Genuinely.
One day
One day off. So now it's just up really early.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just ready. We're gonna just keep it up the whole year. Fuck it, we ball.
There are no ornaments on it,
It's
just lights
nice,
and a
but it
couple of
looks nice.
plushies.
It looks nice though. It's actually very aesthetically pleasing.
It is. Again, I won't move the
don't
camera
risk
right
turning
now.
the camera because we have it very
Maybe at the
brained.
end of this live, we'll show you the ceiling and the tree.
Yeah, and just
Or
be
maybe like
"Here
a
you
little
go."
run through of the house and give
Yeah.
you like the quickest tour.
Alana says, I haven't watched you guys in ages. Low key forgot how awesome you are. Listen,
You're awesome.
You're
Thank
awesome.
you for
Thank
being
you
here.
for coming back to you've missed so much and nothing at the same time. Because something I want to do when I was setting up the post to be like, hello, we're going live in an hour. I found a post from like
wait
2
before
years ago.
you say that, what I also want to say, and I'm being weird about orders right now, but I just want to say this. I'm really excited about this year, and I'm really excited to like actually do way more than we were able to this last year. I don't know how many of you guys like remember, but like we really hit a huge, not even just remember, but like I don't even know how well we expressed it. We hit like a huge bump in the road as far as life is concerned.
Like things got very derailed like a year
ago, a little more than a
half
year ago.
almost.
And it really sucks because I think what we had been building here with you guys was like so freaking exciting and so cool and like great, and like we wanted to keep doing that. We were like super passionate about it, but like we just straight up couldn't, right? And that sucks. And it really, you know, I hope our silence doesn't come off like we aren't thinking about it, because like we were totally the opposite. Like we were like devastated that we had to put a pause on making good cool content. Like I think we've managed to do a couple things here and there and like, you know, stay afloat, so to speak, but it's been really hard and like exhausting and like really shitty in a way, but like whatever. So I say all this to say we've been talking a lot about planning for 2023 and then in a New Year's ideal sense is going to be what we wanted 2022 to be, because 2021 I feel like I'm getting my dates fucked up.
2020 and then 2021.
It's more like a year and a half than a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they were good and we were doing great, and then everything went to chaos at the end of 2021.
Right. So anyway, so basically we're just planning on going in this year like and I think we have a good plan on how to be like on top of things and I want to be better about posting and stuff. Like I really I want that high that we got before of like that, like, wow, we got like 1,000 views a video. Wow. I want that again, because I think you know, we have this cool little community here, and like I want it to keep growing, and it's really sad that we haven't been able to like, I don't know, I'm ranting at this point, like nurture it and love it and like be like, hi guys, we miss you, like, and I hope that it doesn't come off like we don't care, because my God, we care.
There's also something for me personally that happened the other day, was I updated, for those of you who don't know, I write a lot of fan fiction.
You do though.
And with everything else, I really put fan fiction and writing in general kind of on a back burner, aside from an original novel, which I am trying to get published. Please help.
If you have advice,
please help.
Any connections out there?
But I really put fan fiction, which is a big hobby for me, on the back burner for over a year at this point, and I started to get back into it. I got a couple of comments that were like, hello, are you going to update this fic? It's been over a year. And like, I look at the time date, it's like, oh, that's right before the shit hit the fan. That's why I haven't touched that one in a year. And I'm working on that one, but I updated a different one, and I posted like a link to it in my Instagram story, and I got like several comments on it of people just being like, oh, this is interesting, or ooh, where are you going with this? And I was just like, oh, how lovely to have a nice little world where like people are interested in what you have to say and want to hear from you. And yeah, I want to do that with YouTube too. So we're back, hopefully for good.
Yeah, like honestly,
like there's no reason we shouldn't be. Any sporadicism you see is because we're so tired from moving.
No.
But we're gonna do our fucking
This
best.
has become the longest preface in history, but it's fine. Thank you for listening. Because I think, oh my God, I lost my train of thought. I got this.
we're going to do shit.
Oh yeah, no sporadicism, because
Yep.
like I have printed out this beautiful, gorgeous calendar. I have concocted a schedule per se without and it's enough, and we're gonna do it. And so actually, literally, the fact of us, I want to tell you guys the truth. We want to do this live on Friday, and we didn't do it on Friday because we're very tired.
And on Saturday, we didn't get up.
No, wait, because I want to tell the truth. You deserve so much credit right now, because every morning I wake up and say, let's go! And every night I say, good night! And he said, you have said good night for 2 days in a row. And we need to do this because you said, Kyler, that we are going to do a video a week. So let's just push through the pain and get through this thing. And it's not pain, because so all day I've been like, my God, but I have so many things I want everyone to know about. So I want to talk to everybody.
You have to get online to share your thoughts.
Yeah. And so anyway, I hope that's making sense. But basically, I don't want sporadicism. I don't want sporadicism.
No.
I want every week something, even if it's just us coming on to talk to you guys or whatever. If we don't come on once a week.
Something we did, I think, on Twitch that people were like, this is fun that y'all are doing on Twitch, but you'd probably get more people on YouTube, is play GeoGuessr. And we did this thing, and I'd like to do it here because I think it'd be funny, where like we had maybe like 6 people. Hi everyone. Who joined our Twitch stream, because again, we're like nobody on Twitch, which is fine. It's funny that way. And they were all from different places, and so we just like went to their cities on GeoGuessr and played like.
So we can do that here.
Which we can do that if we don't have time to edit or film or whatever a video. We can do GeoGuessr, or we can do like Sims or gaming or whatever as like a live stream.
So
like, there's no reason we can't be out here.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
Cross streaming costs money actually, but that's a different thing.
We did find that out the other day.
It does cost money. Which is annoying.
Yep.
But so to try to bring it back, because I feel like I took up a lot of time with this. The preface is to say the post a year and a half ago that we never followed up on. We'd like to follow up
We're
now.
gonna follow up on that one. So the post was basically like, this was when we moved to the nice apartment.
Oh, and again, it's not because we don't care. I know I've made that clear.
I'm so hard all the time, and we're trying.
Okay.
And I was like, hello, we're about to move. So there's gonna be a bit of a last spin content, but like,
shocking, I know.
What a wonderful thing to foreshadow. So we kind of want to, at some point, like film a Q&A video with the whole channel, which, sorry to everybody else who is a regular on this channel, but me and Kai are taking over for this. If you're mad, we're just sorry. We'll do another one.
We can do more.
We can do more.
Answering.
Because especially like as we get back into stuff, people are gonna have more questions.
Yeah.
For like
everybody. So we're just gonna
as
like a little.
The two of us are just gonna like to launch back into being YouTubers.com.
Yeah.
Are gonna have a little mini Q&A session of questions that were sent out like almost 2 years ago.
But also, okay, so I do want to say this before we get into that as like kind of a thing that we're gonna do as we like start this. Should we go back and read the chat, or have you been reading the whole time?
We'll read the chat real quick.
I'm sorry. I just.
You're good. I'm gonna scroll back up on the chat, and then we're gonna go through the questions. So, one day after Christmas, haven't watched you guys. Guess you finally got a chest binder. Congrats.
Oh, congrats on the chest binder. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Alana says, I missed everything. I started watching y'all when I was 15. I'm 18 in 4 months.
Oh my God!
That's crazy.
Congratulations. Welcome to adulthood.
That's wild.
We were in the background, sorry.
We were there.
Somewhere. I'm really happy you're back though. That's awesome. Like, please stay. I'm begging. You're crying and throwing up right now.
Eli asked, how do I tell my parents I'm trans? It depends on your parents and if they're accepting of LGBT people.
And your age.
And also how old you are. I didn't tell my parents I was trans until I was entirely independent out of the house because they were not supportive and they don't talk to me anymore. That's one end of the spectrum. I know you have a different thing.
Mine was hilarious because I called my mom and was like, I have something to tell you.
This was after he moved away for college.
Yeah, I had moved away at this point. I was in college and called my mom and was like, I have something to tell you. And she was like, she said, I'm about to say, I probably said this before, but you know what, I'm going to say it again. Her two things. So the first thing she said was, oh God, are you pregnant? And I said, no. And then I was taken aback by that because I was like, what?
No, why would I be pregnant?
And then the second thing she said, and I couldn't, in my life, I could never have guessed she would have guessed. And she said, what, do you want to be a man? And I said, yeah.
That's how
And
we
I
did
was
it.
shocked that she knew, and long story short, that was fine for me. But yeah, that wouldn't have worked in a
No,
Jeff
that wouldn't have worked for
situation.
me.
So I don't know
think
your
it just
situation.
depends on your parents.
You have to
and
consider
your
safety.
situation.
You have to consider livelihood. You have to consider everything.
Also, as someone who I was queer starting age 13, and I realized I was not a girl when I was like 17ish. You can come out to your friends. You can come out to teachers that you trust aren't gonna like be fucking weird about it. You can come out to trusted adults in your life. You don't have to come out to your parents.
Yeah.
Like it's whatever, you know, because
You are who you are.
at the end of the day, unfortunately, your parents, up until you're like independent on your own, have a lot of control over your life. So if telling them that is going to be detrimental, don't tell them that, because your livelihood is important. And I, as someone who lived it, I think it's a lot safer to be in the closet for a couple of years than to be out and be on the streets.
So I think we're two very different.
Yeah.
We're very opposite sides of the spectrum. But yeah, I think you need to. If it depends. It depends. It depends.
It depends.
Yep.
Rasheen said, "I see new fic. I read it later." Do it. Alana says, "I love you guys. I've read a lot of Jeff's fanfics. I'm 3. Fair enough.
He's a good writer. I had read some before meeting him, which was weird.
I hope you are reading the tags, because I do write adult content, and I know a lot of y'all are under 18. And as someone who also was on the internet much before age 18, all I can say is I have clicked I'm over 18 at age 14.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. And if you do that, don't tell me that you did that, because I put the warnings out there.
And they're there for a reason.
They're there for a reason, so please read correctly. Curious as I managed to accidentally stalk your AO3, and the comment disappeared.
Oh God, what happened? Oh.
I know I scrolled weirdly, and it was an accident. I swear. Honestly, it's fine. I don't care. I write for a lot of different fandoms. I think if you jump from fandom to fandom and like multiple, then cool beans.
He didn't like when I found some stuff, and I was like, "This is you," and I just started liking things, and he was like, "How did you find this?" I
Oh,
was
that
like,
was my
"Ugh."
Twitter.
It was your Twitter.
That was a while ago.
Be right back. I have to pee.
Roisin meant to send me a publishing
Is it
thing.
wait? Is it
the other
okay
day.
that I'm gonna go pee?
Yeah, go pee.
I'll be right back.
Roisin, send it again. Kiri has read No Hick about 6 times. No Hick
Wild.
haunts me in my sleep consistently. No Hick is a fandom RPF fanfiction I wrote in 2016 to 2018. That was a high school group chat fic that got way out of control, and while it both holds a tender place in my heart and a horrifying place in my heart because it's so big, but also it has helped a lot of people come to terms with their identity. So like I can't be that mad about it. Hello Ferret, aka Elliot. Hello friend. You are blowing us both kisses. We blow them both back. Kai from the bathroom. I from here. Alana has a manga wall and anime characters painted on their wall with Dobby and Hawk's figures staring at me. Good. Ideally, we will have Dobby and Hawk staring at us. Right now, they're in boxes. B, I feel you having only 1 day off a week and only had 4 or 5 days off during December. I'm gonna make a story time or like talk about this later once I get settled in at my new job, but my previous job was complete BS, and I do want to go into it at some point. But B, I feel you on that front. Have I heard the issues with GC2B binders? Vaguely,
No,
but not really.
I used to use them a very long time ago, but I have not in a very long time. What
are the issues?
What are the issues?
Like, I've heard people say that they're bad now, but I'm also like, when did that happen? Because when I was, in need of binders, everyone was like, use GC2B, don't get off Amazon.
Yeah.
So, Alana's staying. They forgot how much we make them laugh.
Yay!
Woo!
Woo!
We're funny! Yasno says, yeah. Quote Kai. Odd says, I think something super important, something I'm working on in 23, is to reevaluate expectation. It's honestly amazing to have high hopes for the new year, and I'm ready to support you all through it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think
Positive
wait,
vibes.
wait, seriously. This is a whole conversation in itself, but in odd, I see you. Expectations are so important, and do not let them control your life. Anyway.
Eli says, I was raised in a Catholic school. I think, God, it's hard, because here's the also TLDR. My parents are the only people in my family that don't talk to me. Everybody else is completely normal.
It's so weird.
And especially my dad's oldest brother, who's like still a practicing Catholic, specifically like invited and helped us get to my grandfather's funeral. And like his daughters have all been super chill and friendly and supportive.
So it's not a
So
religion.
it's not the Catholicism.
Yeah.
It's what you do with the Catholicism.
So like.
So my point remains: get a vibe check, see what people's personal opinions are.
Go to who you feel
much as you
safest
can,
first. And if it is your mom or your dad, that's awesome. Like
but
that's
it's okay.
okay.
If it's not. It could be an uncle or a cousin or something.
Yeah,
Like,
or a
absolutely
family
fine.
friend.
Yeah.
Or a family friend's children. Like I had my mom's best friend's kids. My mom's best friend's oldest daughter, who was like 10 years older than me. She was one of the first people who was like, that's a weirdo. I like it.
I like that one.
I like that one. And like she was 10 years older than me, so not my peer, but like was such a fucking important part of my life growing up. So yeah, it doesn't even have to be family, but family adjacent, sure.
So I think fair enough with the Catholic school thing. I was also raised religious, but like there genuinely are religious people who are not weirdos about it.
There are.
Also, B has new pets in the form of 2 bunnies. It is Year of the Rabbit, therefore that is appropriate. Do you have a bunny? Oh, he has a bunny.
Year of the Rabbit.
We're very excited. We're gonna have Mirko on the channel this year, specifically because it's Year of the Rabbit.
Yeah, she
More
has
Mirko
to, or
Kitchen.
else.
What?
The little yukata outfit. I don't know if
that's
y'all
so
saw
cute.
the little New Year's yukata outfit that it's not yukata, I think it's a furisode. But for Year of the Rabbit that was drawn for Mirko. And basically I want to make it and put Zeska in it, and I'm gonna make something for me and Jeff to also wear. That's my ideal. We'll see.
Very
It probably
excited.
won't happen, but we'll see.
Apparently GC2B, the quality has gone to shit, and a lot
Oh.
of people are like about it. So
Well, that
that's what's
sucks.
going on. That sucks. Candace Moores is going to be 18 in 2 months. Happy
Congratulations
birthday,
on adulthood.
preemptively.
Woo! You made it.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Oh yeah, and then Odd also says, give yourself a bit of grace if you don't meet expectations. You're human, we're human. We love you, and we're ready to hang out and have fun when you are ready to hang out. We are ready to hang out.
We are hanging out right now.
We're trying so hard, and we are ready to hang out, and we want to hang out. When you see me at the club, or whatever the TikTok trend is. Have you not seen that? Where they like the TikTok meme?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the song, which is weird because
I
I'm
don't
usually
fully
such an
know the
audio
song.
bitch.
God, the area group chat fix. I didn't invent them, but I do have a group chat fic from 2010 that I wrote for Kingdom Hearts, and I will stand on the fact that I was ahead on the curve on that one. So, my bad. Group chat fics were like my life. Yeah, I ended up writing no hic because everyone and their mom was writing group chat fics, especially in fandom, and I was like, okay, sure. And now it's like it's finally been beaten by like Billionaire Wedding in terms of hits and kudos, and I'm like, thank God. Finally, I can escape. Yasno's going to an anime convention for the first time this year.
Woo!
Woo! Hell yeah.
I would love, I don't know how to do this, but if we did do like OBS streaming to YouTube, what if we had like a little confetti thing?
Yeah, I'm sure we can get that to happen.
We'll figure that out.
Also,
You deserve
Amy
confetti.
said
as my one.
Roisin, stop cursing. I keep having to click the allow button.
Oh.
Actually, that being said,
Oh, that's a relevant
if
thing.
y'all are aware of RT Games, you should watch his most recent video. It's very interesting about YouTube.
I want to also say I love RT Games so much.
Yes.
Please support him.
RT
He's
is
really
wonderful.
funny. He
So
is
if you see
Irish,
us swearing
like
less
Roisin,
in
so-
videos, it's because we're covering our own asses, and we don't want to get...
I think we're small enough to where
We're small enough, we have enough background noise because we don't use good mics yet.
yeah.
He has mics.
We're
He got
working on mics, by the way.
Yep.
That's another thing. Which
So
is
if you
very
see us
exciting.
swearing, it's because if you see us swearing less, it's because we're using mics.
Like I just no, it's a little concerning with the YouTube thing. I don't think it really affects us because our goal for this year, especially like we're kind of saying, is like to make videos, make them consistently work on the, just go, baby. So it doesn't totally affect us, but it's a little scary for YouTube as a whole. So yeah, RT Games
did a very good video explaining his experience.
Yeah, and he's a great guy. I love him. Like I've watched him since before I met you. Shit.
Yeah, you introduced me to him.
Yeah, I love him. So yeah.
He's also just general promo for RT Games. Go enjoy his content.
That was where I started going. I was like,
enjoy his content.
Yeah,
because you should. Do you guys have any cons that you might / are going to?
Yes,
we
and
are going to try to go to KatsuCon.
Wait, Peachy's here.
Yes.
Speaking of that, KatsuCon, we're still trying.
We got to figure out how we're gonna get there.
I realized a couple of issues. Yeah, we realized a couple of like oh god issues.
It's more of a Kai work thing than like anything else.
So we should be okay.
There's no
keeping you updated. We'll keep best we can. We straight up. Yeah.
Everything else other than how do we actually physically get there has been nailed down. So
yeah,
we're just figuring out how we're gonna get there. So
if we don't, I'm gonna be really pissed.
We're gonna be so sad.
I'm gonna be pissed. So Katsu,
I would like to try and do MTAC, which is Middle Tennessee Anime Convention. I think it'd be fun.
I think we can. I think that works.
It's in April-ish. It's one of those like if we have the time off and money to do it, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do MomoCon.
I realize I can't do AWA.
Okay, so we might do MomoCon.
MomoCon I'd rather commit to than AWA. AWA would be very difficult for me to do.
Fair.
I have realized, which I'm pissed about because I love AWA.
But
which is Anime Week in Atlanta for anyone who doesn't know. But also what I don't like about that is that means there's a lot of cons at the beginning of the year. We'll see. So you know what?
These are like
the cons we want to go
to.
Yeah.
Because Katsu is essentially in like a month.
Yeah.
It's mid-February. MTAC is early April. Momo is end of May. And then MetroCon would be mid-late July.
Well, I think there's no reason we wouldn't be at Metro for at least
like
a day.
Definite.
Orlando Anime Day. You technically skipped. Orlando Anime Day.
One day.
I don't know how many people are Central Florida natives. I don't think a lot of you, but it's literally a one-day thing. It is not like a real con. It's literally like a little event. So we're probably gonna go to that. I'm kind of curious about Brick City, which is in Ocala. That feels kind of similar to
Ancient City.
Is that where we went?
Yeah.
Ancient City. So yeah, it seems like a kind of chill little con. I'm kind of interested. That's coming up.
I'm down for
in January.
To do that in like Saturday or something.
Yeah, so maybe a day there. But back to the big schedule. So MomoCon, MetroCon. Oh, and also MegaCon, which is in March, I think. I'd like to go for a day or two.
Yeah, hopefully it's not as insane as it was last time.
I still kind of want to go to at least be outside, honestly.
We'll see.
I
that one will be kind of a like test the waters for it. After MetroCon, I really don't.
Then there's not. I would love. We have almost a year to figure out if we can go to Anime NYC. Since going to New York City for the first time. Love it. Would like to go back. Holy shit. So that's in November. And I would love to go to Anime NYC.
That would be cool.
If we can.
Honestly, if there's no cons between MetroCon and NYC, that'll make NYC easier.
Exactly.
And then Hallmat, because
Hallmat
because it's its last year at the venue, which we really like, and we found a really good hotel.
Yeah.
So we're going to Hallmat this year.
If we don't go to Hallmat,
we're gonna kill.
Please check on me.
Yeah, please make sure we're still here.
Please send somebody.
So that's, and then there might be like some smaller cons.
I'm sure
because
I'd really like getting into the ambitious part of expectations. I'd like to do a lot more cons this year. Another con I tend to like, but I think another con that like I really tend to like, but I think has changed a lot, and I'm not sure, the vibes seem questionable. But I've always really liked Anime EY down in South Florida. Which I'd like to go to. I'd like to an Ancient City again. Honestly,
it was a fun con.
That was fun. I actually kind of want to try to go to some more of these smaller cons that kind of exist. We'll see. You know. All right, I'm gonna read because I can read. Believe it or not.
I know I joke about it, but he can read.
Okay. And get my binder off Amazon. Good. I'm glad you didn't. I know we are responding to that way late, but probably good. I'm unfortunately, and we should probably educate ourselves on current binder lore. Um, we don't, we have both had top surgery, so like,
And mine was like almost
yours
2
was
years ago at this
two
point.
almost, yeah. So we are not up to date on binder information. We probably should be actually. I think
Or at
that'd be.
least somewhat aware.
I think that would be good to you know, cause to help out you guys. But so I'm not really sure what's best anymore. But I'm glad that you didn't get off Amazon because I think that's a risk factor.
I think we all know Amazon binders are not good.
Yeah.
Oh, this tastes like candy.
I think I
Probably.
skipped. Oh God.
I got you.
God, I think I skipped. I don't know. Oh jeez.
I can help.
It was
Didn't get my binder off Amazon. Catholic schools are so traumatic.
I believe it.
I have never been,
Okay,
and
we
I'm
got-
glad that and I hope you get out soon. Rachine's bad at not swearing.
That's
You're
okay.
also bad at not swearing. It'd be like that. Alana, I think I want to be a boy. Don't fit being a girl. Don't feel like a girl. Mom said to me she thinks there's something wrong.
You
So
might
your
be
mom's
non-beanie,
wrong.
and also it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Like,
matter.
You
I
you
literally-
are you.
I have a complicated relationship with like they them pronouns specifically. I realistically identify as like a non-binary dude. Like I'm a guy, I guess. But for like a year and a half before coming out as Jeff, like as a trans mass specific person, I did identify as non-binary gender fluid because I was like, I don't think I'm a girl, but I don't know what I am. And honestly, that was really helpful because for me at least, and I can only speak from my experience, your mileage may and will vary. All I'd ever known, all I'd ever been told was that I was a girl, and I was just like, this is not correct. And for me, being a girl is unsustainable. For you, I don't know, because it's you, but there's nothing wrong with experimenting with gender and seeing what feels comfortable and what feels doesn't. Like, there would be days I would go to school in, like, heels and, like, tight pants and makeup. There'd be days I go in, like, sweatpants or, like, khakis and, like, present more masculinely or more femininely and just be like, how do I feel comfortable? What makes me feel good about myself? And, like, I'd try on different names and use different pronouns, and, like, it was fine, and it's okay to do that. I think that's... If you're
it's
not
really
sure what
helpful.
you are,
Play around with it.
have fun with it.
You don't have.
Have
You
fun
don't.
with
You
it.
don't have to be anything.
Because the thing is, you don't have to wake up one morning and be like, I'm a man, and immediately start testosterone. You can be like,
Oh, because I feel like
I don't
actually,
think I'm a girl. What
I do
am I?
feel
Let
like
me like experiment and see and like find out what fits, and then like do that for a while, and then once you're like sure it fits, then be like, okay, what do I want to change about myself? Do I
Yeah.
want to change anything about myself?
yeah,
Because you might not want to change anything about yourself. Like,
and that's okay too.
I'm not getting bottom surgery. I've never wanted to get bottom surgery, whether or not I have bottom dysmorphia. I'm sorry, I'm not paying $50,000 for that. That's stupid. But for me, top surgery and going on testosterone so my voice would drop were an absolute must.
Mhm.
And
And
your
if it's
mileage
not
may
for you,
vary.
that's okay.
That's okay.
Like I think that's a thing that's it's hard to talk about when we talk about these things, but it's really important to remember it's okay. Like whatever the hell you decide is okay. Yes, no, maybe so.
Sometimes.
That's fine. Sometimes never, one time, that's all
Every
good.
once in a while.
That's fine. Like so just
Gender is a spectrum, and it's okay to slide up and down the spectrum and see where
gender is a spectrum and we're all racing down Rainbow Road.
Yeah. Odd says that his mom will adopt all of us. Thank you, Odd's
Thank
mom.
God.
Odd's mom is so very good. The buns are named Uno, who has only one good eye, and Turnip Dostito. I love them so much. I'm so excited for rabbit pics. I love your rabbits already
I'm obsessed.
so much. Also, Kiri, there's an endless supply of fandom group chat pics if you look hard enough. I know, I was there when they were being written.
Shut the fuck
I was
up.
in fandom from 2015 to 2018. I am the problem. I'm saying this all with love. Some of my really close friends
I'm also
that I've
saying
had
with
for
love.
years, I met through fandom. So like, I have very good friends I met through fandom. What do I think of Heartstopper? Neither of us have watched it.
No. But I've seen the book.
I've heard about it. It got turned into a Netflix thing, I think.
It did.
Did it get canceled, or is that something
I
that
don't
was
know.
gay?
I
It's
don't-
out there. We
I-
have not watched it yet.
No, I'm sorry.
Gay rights. Is
Gay
all I can
rights.
say.
Good job.
Cosplay. I'm doing this year's Zenitsu, and my friends being another character from Demon Slayer. That's
Hell
actually
yeah.
awesome. I love that. I think it's really
Yeah.
good to break into new fandoms. We are trying to do that actively. We're watching other shows.
There are so many good things out there
Mhm.
that we are like. I'm. If I don't be watching, I'm going to fight.
Then what is the reason? Yeah, YouTube is continuing the trend of making things worse for creators. Boo, YouTube on that.
Boo YouTube, more like boo tube.
What makes me so mad is,
That's how far behind we are in reading these comments, by the way.
I know, I'm trying to catch up. Real quick, I haven't made a video on this because I don't know how to, and also, Kai and friends are in the MetroCon circuit, and so know these people from a
Oh.
different angle of not being a fan. But the TLDR is when I was like 12, my friend introduced me to Parlay Productions, and I was like, I want to do that, and now I'm doing it, which is cool. But basically, it is frustrating in a way to see YouTube like going down the drain right as I'm achieving a childhood dream, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go into YouTube.
But that's why
headquarters.
relevant. That's why this year we're gonna keep
We're
doing
gonna keep
things
doing stuff
because we're gonna focus on making content and good content
and
and
having
content
fun
you guys
and
want
doing
to watch
stuff.
and content you guys want to share with your friends.
Yes. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, baby.
Wah!
Literally, I grew up on YouTube. Like, that's a Mac Does It reference. Please subscribe to him if you haven't already. I will be shouting out random people, and I do recommend them.
Yeah.
Love School says, you guys were one of the first cosplayers I saw, so thank you for inspiring me. That's the point!
That's the point.
That's what we're doing!
Yeah.
Good! Mission accomplished.
Literally, like, what am I to say? Just yeah. Let's go. Let's go. I want to be. I just
The very best.
the ever was, but that's
Also,
not
Christian,
true.
we
I
are
want
going
us
to try
all
so hard to go.
We are like.
We are biting and kicking and screaming and yelling in Kai's boss's office to get to Katsukan.
But at this point, it might be your problem. We don't know yet. Just.
Okay. Visit Petri Challenge 2023. We are going. We are so.
If
going
we don't,
hard.
I really am going to be really upset.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that's a different issue.
Fernandez said, I found your channel when I was in love with Dobby Hawks and wanted to find cosplay videos of them. Literally,
I love that we just both inherently.
not to be nostalgic on man, but something that's fascinating to me is like for a good hot second, we were like the only people doing Dobby Hawks like actual content, not like CMVs or like shorts or anything. And now I feel like that's where we are with Steady, so I'm like, let's get on it.
Let's get on it.
We are the blueprint.
We can be.
So I'm glad
we
you
can
found
be a
this.
blueprint.
We are the blueprint.
We can be a blueprint.
Urshin's going to con at end of month.
Good.
The con I'm going to is MegaCon. I did a double take. It's got to be a different MegaCon. It's probably like MegaCon Ireland.
We're going to
or whatever.
MegaCon Orlando.
Yeah, it's a different guy.
Hey, I would have hoped by now you would have told us if you were
If you're going to
coming.
MegaCon Orlando, please tell us. I don't think there are any good cons in the UK, at least where I'm from, so I'm kind of stuck there. Again,
MCM
Parlay
London?
Productions being from UK.
Is
All
it-
I know, MCM London
Yeah.
Comic Con is like a big one, and I want to say it happens like multiple times a year, given the fact that Next Rising, which is what Parlay Productions became, would have like 2 or 3 MCM vlogs a year at their like heyday of going to cons.
It's a
Love
good
this
one.
fashion sense for you.
Thank you. That's what I wanted. Anyway.
So I know MCM London. Also
I would-
Astro Sheen, because they're from Ireland, but I think they've been to UK cons, and if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry.
Oof.
My bad. But
Wrong, don't
y'all are at
worry.
least like a lot closer to each other
I feel
than
like
we are to
You're
y'all.
doing something weird right now.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know no thing.
Me neither.
Okay, please let me read. I'm trying so hard to read.
Are you?
Okay, there we go. MetroCon.
Ricky!
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Reading so
Angel
slowly.
Pixel said yes, MetroCon. I went to MetroCon last year for the first time.
Really?
Stayed in Florida in April. Hopefully, it's probably go again. If you go, we didn't get to go last year because
Yeah.
life was sucking. Say hello.
Please.
We're going this year. There's
If
no reason we shouldn't.
if we can't go for at least Saturday,
We're gonna at least be there Saturday.
At least Saturday.
We're gonna at least be
minimum.
there Saturday. So convince your mom. Hawk's morning makeup routine was the first video I've watched of you two.
Wait, I love that. That's
That was a
great.
funny video.
Thank you.
We
That
do
makes
more
me so
random
happy.
stuff like that.
That literally makes me so. We really do. Like, I just, again, not to go back to like what I was ranting at the beginning, but like, I just feel like this year is gonna be good. Like, I don't feel like, I feel like for the like last two years, whatever this whole panic and like all our life stuff coming to like this weird speed bump happened, we have been hanging on for dear life, and I think we're done hanging on for dear life. I think we're comfortable now. Knocking on wood.
Knocks on wood aggressively.
So I really want to go back to whatever rhythm we were in originally, just making silly little videos.
Yeah, and having a good time.
Point me.
Also, Ricky says, one of these days I would love to see you guys at Colossal Con Prime, even though I have to pay for it myself. I can't afford it this year, but next year perhaps. Listen, we can't afford it this year either, so don't stress, but next year, perhaps.
Also, come over.
Yeah, if you can come down to like Hallmat or
Say
Metro
hello.
or something, like let us know.
Well, we gonna cosplay Tokyo Ghoul. Not
Revengers.
Revengers.
My love.
I'm Revengers.
Nervous.
Ricky hates me now.
No.
Oh, no.
No. Small cons are fun. Also, hello to M, who has shown up.
Hey,
Hello, M. Well, that I showed up just in time for gender talk. Very appropriate. Also, D is visiting Merit now and says his regards. Hello, D!
Hello, D.
As well.
Can I talk about something real quick?
Yeah.
I literally, that was like my nightmare scenario. I was doing that anxiety thing where you're like, don't say this thing. That's
And
so,
you said the thing.
yeah, I was like, don't say that. That's such a stupid thing to say. Why would you say that? It's completely asinine. You would never say that, would you? Would you ever say it? And then I did. And like, it's literally, that's anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
That's anxiety. Anxiety being like, don't be embarrassing. Don't be embarrassing. Don't be embarrassing. Don't be embarrassing. And then
It's
I was
okay to
like,
be cringe.
but
We're
then,
all cringe.
no, it's not cringe. No, this isn't cringe. This is just one of those things.
You're good.
No, I'm freaking out.
Okay.
Thank God. Anyway, it's funny though. Please laugh at my expense.
I love you. I love reading.
I hate reading. Keep it up.
Hello, Tracy Angel.
What's
Hello.
up, Tracy?
We're doing good. We're having a good year catch-up time for fun.
Yeah.
We are the Dobby Hawks. Yes, we are the blueprint for Dobby Hawks. Make the steady content for me. Roisin is holding a gun to our head and demanding steady.
Hold on. Can you guys see the laser in my eye?
Why are you putting a laser in your eye?
Oh my God, wait.
Stop putting a laser in
No,
your
I'm not
eye.
doing it in a detrimental way.
Okay, well,
Does it look cool on camera?
I can actually see it like down here on the camera.
Oh, weird. Ugh. Anyway, I'm done with that.
Petri says if Katsu doesn't work out, I'll bring it to you. Hashtag HouseCon 2023.
Please!
come
Literally,
over.
that's fine. The kitchen is bigger now.
Yeah.
And
we
the
have a
door
larger
is
kitchen.
still in the same place. So previous talks of video ideas maintain.
Oh yeah!
They still work. I'm just saying.
Petri, come over.
How about
Bring
both?
the Endeavor
Ideally,
cosplay.
I want both.
Ideally,
I want both. I want
Come back
Katsu
with us
and
from
come over.
KatsuCon. Somehow. MCM cons are good. Planning on the MCM London October. Okay, so I was right that there are multiple.
Okay.
Watching Americans pronounce Ireland is so funny.
What am I supposed to say?
Ireland. No,
Ireland?
that's not correct. Please
What?
don't cancel me for being stupid.
Ireland.
I don't have an Irish accent.
Ireland. Am I right?
I don't know.
Comments will
Just like
determine.
us trying to pronounce Roisin's name again.
I like my highlight.
Petri says, enjoy your cheese. I missed who has cheese, but to whoever has cheese, I hope you're having a wonderful time.
Did it move? Hold on.
Yasno says, I don't even know what vid of yours I watched first, but if I had to guess, it was probably the one with the cars and the who's most likely game thing. That was a lot of people's first vid.
Which one?
The who's more likely to.
Yeah,
That
I
one
kind of
blew
want to.
up.
I kind of want to redo that because that's
Yeah.
one of our better videos. Because quite frankly, The one that has the most views is the like really cringy
Gay one.
which honestly, in retrospect, thank God you did, because as in you made it, because I feel like it really solidified that this is a fun thing. I'm sorry, there's something to be said about like getting feedback, and we got a lot of feedback for that, and it was great. But I think after that is the who's more likely to, and I think we should do that again for more characters that we will do, and redo it
People
as
seem
Dobby
to like
Hawks.
it. Yeah, I think we can do
it's
like
funny.
a revisiting with Dobby Hawks kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ricky says probably not Metro, but Hallmat is my big goal. Let us know. The room we got this last Hallmat was gigantic, so there's no reason you can't crash on a couch.
I'd like
Let
to
us
do it
know.
again.
Good night to Kiri, who has school in 6 hours.
Good night, Kiri.
Hernandez got the first job during December. Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
Em is sending you hugs, Kai. Been there, done that with the anxiety. Hug from friend. You are cared.
Thank you.
Jay Rodriguez says, can you help me figure out how to tell my parents I want to cosplay and help me figure out where to start?
Okay, I have a funny story.
Okay, because I'm trying to figure out how I even started cosplay.
I have a really funny story that I don't think I've ever told. I don't think I've even told you this. This also has to do with being trans in a way, so deal with it. So, you know, when in high school, which I'm not in, I am a college graduate at this point.
He's an adult, proper.
But in high school, I found what I thought was the most beautiful dress. I thought it was so fun and funky and fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I want this for like my prom dress. You have no idea. I'm about to blow your mind. And I wanted it because I thought it was really cool and weird. And somehow, slight spoiler, I think somehow my mom knew what cosplay was and thought one day I would get into it. Because somehow, in retrospect, and I can't ask her anymore, unfortunately, but I just feel like she knew. She was like, this ain't it. Anyway, I had never watched Black Butler in my life at that point, but it was CL Phantom Hive's little pink dress. It was the pink dress, and I wanted that as a prom dress. I didn't know what cosplay was. I didn't know. I just thought it was cool. And basically, she talked me out of it. But my point is, I think what you can do is say, hey, Mom, hey, Dad,
cool.
I want this outfit. Can you get it for me real quick? You don't have to explain that it's cosplay. You just say, I really want this outfit.
I know if you want to go to cons and cosplay, because here's the thing, I don't remember how I convinced my parents to
I think you just need to say, I want to look cool, and I think this looks cool.
But I remember when it came time to going to cons with my friends, because my friends had gotten me into Kingdom Hearts, and we were going to do a Kingdom Hearts cosplay at a con, and again, I'm like 13 or 14, and I think I was like, hey, my friends are going to this thing, I want to go with them. And my dad was like, do you have someone dropping you off? And I think that time one of my friends' moms was going to do it. But the next time my dad was like, okay, I can work from home. And by work from home, he meant sit in the hotel lobby Starbucks for 8 hours and people watch. Because my dad's like a weird, not nerd. So yeah, if you have friends, go with friends. I didn't do 3-day cons until I was in college.
There's a lot of orbs in this house.
It's the dust.
I know, but I'm like watching them. Fucking stream.
Roisin is always demanding steady. Alana is gonna go shower because they got college tomorrow.
Absolutely. College, yes, go!
Be educated. Why are you saying Orland? What the fuck? No, you guys say it right. It's just your accent. I'm horrified. I love the 2 different moods we have for Ireland.
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 Ireland. Ireland. Maybe.
Rasheen says you should do more characters like Steady. Rasheen has an agenda. Anatomy MJC says it's awesome seeing you guys. I didn't get any notifications you were back doing videos. I will binge watch them as soon as I get back from Cancun. We will be doing more.
We will be doing more.
What is your gasp about my love? Oh, where's the treasure?
How did you know? How did you fucking know? I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh my god, everyone is losing their mind over Kai's.
That's my truth. So my point is, if you're scared to say, hey, I want this thing, just do it.
Oh my god.
What are they gonna do? Be embarrassed?
Ricky wanted the MCR Helena dress for prom and was shot down for it.
But did you know?
Probably.
Is the question. See,
I
I didn't know. And I think there's something to be said about how fucking funny that is.
Orbs are ghosts in disguise.
They do keep appearing. I just think it's cool.
Nothing can be worse than the corset scene dress. Ricky did know about the Helena because they were emo in middle school.
See, but I was that, but then I didn't know. I wasn't an anime person.
No. Which is so wild.
But no, I was, but I wasn't.
But you weren't
no, because I was like
anime
obsessed with
person.
Naruto, but like that's all I knew. Listen, back then, that's all I had. I had to go with I didn't have a network. How was I supposed to know there was more Narutos out there?
There's other Narts.
There's other Narts.
Holy shit.
Other things be looking like this? I don't know. Crazy. Long story short, then I found out about Black Butler, binge watched it.
Yeah, had a wonderful time. What about asking for wigs? Again, I think I just asked for an Amazon gift card for like Christmas or something.
Also, you can say it if you're more like weird and upfront like I am. Say, isn't this better than me dyeing my hair?
It's not permanent.
It's not permanent.
It's not permanent.
Let me have fun.
It's not permanent.
What are you gonna do?
Ricky's 16th birthday was anime convention themed. How about that? That's actually genuinely iconic. I wish I was you.
I wish I was you.
Okay, we are now caught up with the chat, so now we're gonna do the Q&A from 2
Are you gonna
years
hit me
ago.
with a pee?
No, I'm not gonna hit you at the pee again.
Thank God.
So we'll hang out with the chat for a moment while Kai pees, because he is, I think you've downed like 2 of these in the time we've done this.
I drink a lot of liquid.
You do. He be consuming
and
liquid.
I pee acutely.
You were America for Natalia. Actually, wait, Ricky.
Oh God.
While he's peeing, I'm gonna share this. So at Hallmat, I don't know if Elliot Ferret is still here. But me, Elliot, and Kieran, who's another friend that I've had for many, many years, and Francis, were talking about how we all had a Hitalia phase, and then how iconic the Pirate AUs were. And there's a chance I might be doing Pirate AU Prussia for Hallmat this year, simply because the outfit fucks, and I never got to do it in my actual Hitalia phase, so at this point it's just like, we out here living deliciously. Kaya is a very hydrated boy. For the most part. He be pissing though. But yeah, I'm not trying to bring back Hitalia in 2022, but I am trying to bring back the awesome pirate aesthetic of whatever Hitalia had going on. I mean, if you come down for Hallmat and you want to do Pirate Denmark, I'm not going to stop you, because the reality is, Kai asked what character he would be, and I was like, probably we could have you do England, for 2 reasons. 1, I like England's pirate costume, and 2, because if we wanted to do Punk AU as well, that would work really well. And 3, I shipped Prussia and England back in the day, and that was a rare pair. Loki would do a Hitalia cosplay, just for my Hitalia phase me. I mean, again, if you want to do it, I can't stop you. Also, Ricky says you would be a good England Hitalia, so you have been designated England Hitalia.
Nice.
That's what I talked about while you were pissing.
I will do a pirate version.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
It will be fun.
I will also do a punk version.
That will also be fun.
I'll wear that Vivian Westwood.
Yeah.
Or he better.
I don't know if you do, but you can.
He better.
You can. I'm gonna read out these people's names as well, just to shout them out for now.
I'm sure some of these people are not here.
We'll see. Billy XOX from a year and a half ago says, "What's your favorite video you've done so far?" So, like, what's your favorite video we've made for the channel?
You know what? My answer, and I'm coming right back in a second. I feel like this is like a weird paradox of like being a creator.
Also, my love, you should probably have an aha as well.
I will.
Okay. Nice.
Anyway, I was gonna say this is like a weird paradox, I feel like, of being a creator, but like, I feel like the Hallmet vlog, and the paradox is you're always gonna like
Look back at your most recent stuff and be like, wow, that was such a wonderful time.
yeah, and then the things before that aren't as good, and so
Yeah.
you're kind of stuck in that cycle. So
My favorite was Stay the Funk Inside.
That's fair.
Because I think that was
also
as an
nice.
editor, that I felt like I hope you guys enjoyed that because I enjoyed making it,
If
and
you
that
didn't,
is
you guys are
the
crazy.
kind of unhinged, stupid shit I would love to make.
That was one of our most fun nights of recording.
That
too.
absolutely is it. In like since shit hitting the fan, that was probably like the most fun we'd had recording in a while.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of fun stuff out of it, and it was absolutely worth it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back to the chat. I'm gonna like alternate between question and chat just so we don't get like too caught up. Also, B, thank you for the baby buns and DMs. We will perceive them later.
Yes.
Hernandez started cosplaying when they were 15. First cosplay was a cat girl in a school uniform. You gotta
Checks
start
out.
somewhere. My first cosplay was Demix from Kingdom Hearts.
My first cosplay might have been from Black Butler. It was either, you know what, I'm not gonna get into this right now.
That's okay. Yasno said, me and my friends started Demon Sarah cosplays in November for a con that's in July. Sometimes you gotta start that early.
You literally, because
sometimes you do.
Then the better you feel, you're gonna have a good time. Like I'm a supporter of like when you get a new cosplay going, try it on, be like super like into it, so that when you get to the con, you feel good. Nothing goes wrong that you weren't expecting.
I am very pro cos test before the con.
Yeah.
I think the only time I haven't cos tested a cosplay was the first time I did Dobby, which was MomoCon, and it was a very literally last minute Dobby cosplay that I like slapped together that morning, and it was not good, but I really wanted to do Dobby, so I just said fuck it and I did it. But pretty much everyone else I've like tested to make sure everything fits, everything looks good, even if it's not all at once.
Always
I've done it.
You'll feel better when you're at the con that way.
And then you can just throw stuff on, do last minute touch ups, and you're good to go. Especially with makeup, because makeup for me has been the hardest learning curve. Practicing makeup for characters is so vital. My first cosplay was Neopunk England.
Hell yeah.
Iconic.
Am I not out here probably?
You are. Petri is going to cosplay America with Heely boots and will not compromise. I don't want you to.
Everyone stop right now. I want Heelys so bad. Can I have some Heelys? They literally... Hey baby.
Yeah.
When you start your new job, can I get Heelys?
Yes. Yes, I will get you Heelys. Jay Rodriguez says, my friends and I are going to our first con in May as Genshin characters.
Fuck yeah.
He wants to get into Genshin more. I will follow him.
I think I'm struggling with Genshin, and it makes me sad because it's not really free to play, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm struggling. But I think there's a couple Genshin Impact characters I want to cosplay with him. So hopefully at least one of those happens this year.
We gotta figure it out. Roxy, don't yell at people.
Miss me.
No! No!
We're live. Say
Stop.
hello.
Be polite.
Roxy, come here. Want to say hello?
Be polite.
Come here. She woke up.
She woke up just to yell.
Roxy.
Odd says, whenever you guys talking about how long you've been cosplaying, I feel like a baby.
You literally
Odd,
are?
you are a baby.
You are?
Petri has 3 Genshin cosplays in the making.
Everyone who is a fan of Genshin should be looking at Petri's cosplay from Genshin that I just know.
Hallmet
I
vlog.
the Hallmet vlog. Also, wherever the hell you want to post photos, Petri. Literally, I don't
It's
even
so
know the
cool.
characters exactly, and I'm gonna be frank, I don't remember the names.
Off the top of your head.
But my god, the tragedy and also the beauty of the cosplay, heartbreaking, beautiful, gorgeous. The
Petri is
light
a
up
great
swords.
Prop maker.
Shut up.
I think Petri should make props for everybody, and we should all pay them $300
Per
each.
inch of prop.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
My next cosplay, I'm thinking Takamichi from Tokyo Revengers.
Who said that?
Ricky.
Ricky.
Who should I be from Tokyo Revengers?
I don't care.
know.
So okay, so I want.
You have to be Mikey.
I want to be Mikey.
CJ's gonna be Draken.
Yes, and then but like, I don't know. But I also want to be the gays with you.
Yeah.
Some of the gays.
Yeah, we can be
don't
some
know.
of the gays as well, but you should be Mikey. I'm
I
sorry, but
am.
You should
I
be.
literally, y'all.
When
don't
he's
even
blonde,
understand.
he is literally just Mikey. Jay Rodriguez is gonna cosplay Baidu. I don't remember how it's pronounced.
Beetle.
Beetle. Thank you. I was
I think
struggling
I'm
so much.
I
I'm
think
so sorry.
but I might not be saying it right. To be
I'm
honest,
so sorry.
That's the red girl, right?
Yes. Kiri's first cosplay was Gerard Way. Iconic.
Hell yeah, very iconic.
We low-key cosplayed Franklin Gerard to our My Kim concert, and by that I mean I made him do it,
That
and
was
he
fine.
didn't stop me from doing it.
Why would I have stopped you?
Exactly. You guys are the reason I started working on my Dobby and Hawk cosplays.
Wow. Keep it up.
Keep doing it. It's very fun. Dobby is very fun. I assume Hawks is also very fun for you.
I mean, you're a bird, so what's there not to be fun?
He do be a bird though.
Be a bird.
My first cosplay was a very bad closet cosplay of Blair from Soul Eater with a very cheap wig from Amazon.
Listen, wait a minute.
We all start there.
Amazon.
It's okay.
No, listen, stop. Amazon wigs. If you know what to look for, Amazon wigs are good. I am a lover and hater of Arda wigs, and until they start sponsoring me, I'm going to disperse their name. What is the word? Spurge their name.
I don't know what word you're looking for.
You don't need an Arda wig for cosplays. 99% of the time. Amazon wigs rock. Okay? They generally, not all of them, but a lot of them fucking rock. So personally, I'm a big supporter of Amazon wigs because I think $50 for a wig is stupid.
Yep.
But Arda, if you want to sponsor me,
Then we might change our minds. Ricky says, same hat, I'd be wishing for the best with makeup. M says, I think my first cosplay was a shitty punk Slytherin thing, so rip to me. It's okay, we all did Harry Potter cosplay. Listen,
well, no,
we
not
out
all
here.
of us, but
all of us who are literate did Harry Potter cosplay.
I've never read.
Every B says, inside voices Roxy.
Yeah, Roxy.
Be polite.
She did be polite now.
Yeah. Roshin is back, odd as an infant. Roshin would like to see Petri's Genshin cosplay.
I don't even. We're recording on my phone.
We are.
It's really good.
It's-
Kazuha? Is that one of the characters?
That feels familiar.
There's a dead boy,
Mhm.
and there's an alive boy, and they're in love probably, and there's a cat, and the cosplay was immaculate.
Hernandez says, I wish I could do my own makeup for cosplay. My older sister's the one who does my makeup. That is okay. And actually, I went from having like no makeup in cosplay / bad, not great makeup in cosplay to being pretty good at makeup. Practice, like with everything else in cosplay. Just fuck around. Just have fun.
I highly recommend. I will say,
Get a bunch of makeup wipes. See what happens.
like it is so beneficial. I think there's no. How do
Also,
I phrase this?
I don't know if it's still up, but Nyx Rising many years ago did like a male contouring video that I used to learn how to do contour because I had no idea how to contour. All I knew was from like my girlfriends who did like feminine contour, like, and this was in like 2016 where you like beat the shit out of your face to like contour to hell and back. And I was like, I don't want that. But they put out like a male contouring guide for cosplay, and I use that, and that is how I have been doing my contouring ever since. So
I just also feel
YouTube
like
contour makeup guides are also helpful.
it's not gonna do you any favors to not. I I'm gonna be maybe problematic right now. It is so not good for you to say, I don't know, so I'm gonna have other people do this for me. There is no point to that. You learning, you fucking around and finding out, I guarantee you are gonna find if you how do I phrase this?
You
If
can have someone show you or do it for you like the first time.
but if you don't find joy in doing it, why? Like, I don't know. Find joy in doing it for yourself because you will know your face better than I wrote. Example, I guess, at least the best example I can give. My Hawks makeup is so specific and hard, honestly, and I have refined that. That took me at least a year, I think, to really get correct. And I guarantee anyone else coming to my face for the first time trying to do what I do on my face would fail miserably. There is no way because it's just like so specific. So I'm just a huge proponent of you knowing yourself and what makes you feel good about yourself and
Yeah.
you being able to recreate that. There is nothing holding you back from figuring that out. Like sit in front of a mirror. If you have a Saturday to yourself, just go crazy. Just go crazy. It's cheap makeup. Go to the dollar store. Fuck real makeup. You don't need to use real makeup. Real, I also use lightly because like dollar store makeup is good. Okay, it's not expensive. Just
Like all my
yeah.
makeup comes from like Walmart, so
Yeah. But like literally, when I first started cosplaying, I was getting literally dollar store makeup.
yeah, I believe it. Because we all started somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just I don't know. I'm like I get like I think it's a bit of a pet peeve of mine almost. Like it's awesome that she's doing the makeup for you, but I guarantee you can too. You can, I promise.
Ricky suggested I do Draken. We have a friend who wants to do Draken. CJ.
No, I know. I was gonna actually just aggressively be like, no, no, no. You have to trust me. This friend should do Draken.
Yes.
You have to trust. I'm gonna be loving
This
lovingly.
is one of, like overall,
no.
typically, if we get into like a fandom or one of us wants to do a character and there's like a other half, it's like, well, you should do the other half. But this is one of those cases where it's like, no, this other friend who wants to do the other half is
perfect.
a very good fit for the other half.
Perfect.
So
and genuinely like a really, really,
good
really good friend.
Yeah.
And also I don't really see you doing Draken.
No.
Draken, by the way.
My bad. Or Mitsuya? Mitsuya?
Michi.
Mitsuya.
Michi.
Not Takamichi.
So there's Mikey and there's Michi.
Which
Their Japanese names are different.
Okay.
Michi is who I want you to do, who's actually the actual protagonist. Am I stupid? Oh my god, Ricky's about to judge me. Maybe.
This guy.
Oh!
I could do that, yeah.
But okay. I also want to maybe do. Hold on.
Well, no, Takamichi is who Ricky's gonna do.
Hold on, is that not? Hold on.
They're not the same person.
Ricky, don't judge me. I love you so much. Please don't hurt me.
He's right there. Just click down.
We are searching.
You are searching.
So you're gonna do Mikey. Oh no, not Mikey. Oh my
god. He's having a hard time. He's so tired.
I'm so tired. Please be nice to me. Let's go.
You have to grind to play Genshin for free. Constantly grind. Yeah.
No, I want to go back to Tokyo Revengers.
Okay.
For say I'm not done. I'm embarrassed and sad.
That's important. Open
oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! What is that?
That was the PT Master Post.
I'm just gonna step away for a minute.
You want to go back to Tokyo Revengers or no?
I was going to, but now I feel like I suck.
You don't suck. Please come back.
I will.
Okay. You good for me to keep going?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool, Kai. I love cosplay. Yeah, literally for a very long time, I like only did closet cosplay. If I couldn't find it or make it, it didn't happen. Please let me read. Petri made their Genshin cosplay about 23.5 hours on the Wednesday before Hallmat Con.
Nor should you.
Petri is a bad example of what to do for cons. Lovingly. Don't
Petri,
do that.
I'm begging you to not.
Ricky will one day do cosplay Dobby. Please do.
Please do.
Rasheen says, Jeff, you will love this. My friend wants to do emo karaoke for their birthday and make us all cosplay Gerard eras for it.
Ah!
You should. I can send you specific images for inspiration if you would like. And it doesn't just have to be Gerard. There are 3 other members of Michael Romance. There is Michael, there is Frankie Arrow, and there is Ray. Ray has a wonderful ass and drinks red wine because he's a classy bitch. Mikey is a twink who fucked his way into the scene, and Frank Arrow is in the bong water.
They can always find another
Also,
rhythm guitars.
Yes, there are other rhythm guitars. Em says, Kai, I think the word you wanted was besmirch when you were talking about Arta Wigs. Besmirch their name.
Yes. Thank you.
Amazon wigs have just been as good as the ones I got from actual wig seller. True.
True.
True. Because, yes, I've seen the vlog of Petri. You looked amazing. Yeah. Petri looked awesome. Because your dead friend, Tomo, is who Petri was.
Sorry. I knew someone was dead.
Yes. Yasno wants to cosplay Sue or Araka. Thinks it would be fun. I want to be this cool uniform, which I don't know how I would do in a skin-tight hero costume. That is totally fine.
Totally fine.
That is totally fine. I think this uniforms are cute.
Also, I also want to say for funsies, because I get that I tend to wear a lot of really baggy clothes. One of my main Deku outfits is like the biggest hoodie I own, that I wear that Deku has never canonically worn.
And you were just like, yeah.
You don't have to wear something that makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah. Also, hello to Sunny Blossom, who is in their first live. Hello.
Yo, what's
Welcome
up, Sunny
in.
Blossom? What's up?
Hello. Icarus Donovan says, if I had friends, I'd cosplay Aizawa in a heartbeat. Most things I want to be dragged around in a sleeping bag.
True.
Odd wants to do a Genshin character, do Toga, do Shoto. If you do Shoto, and Petri is also here, and they do Endeavor, that we have so many options for silly things we can do.
Someone do Natsu on Fuyumi immediately.
Yeah,
we have a Merc, we have Hawks.
Into doing Fuyumi.
But she has to be Merc.
Ah, true, you're right.
Maria,
right.
Come over.
Maria, get over here immediately.
Maria, aka Sasuke's girlfriend, who will not probably be coming over for this, do
Fuyumi.
Fuyumi.
And also wants to do Voltron Pidge. Hell yeah. Pidge is such a cute little guy.
Yeah.
My best closet cosplay is Cecil. Always was, always will be. I still don't have a wig for Cecil because I've only done Cecil when I'm blonde. So he is a closet cosplay because I'm out here dyeing and bleaching my hair for the cause. Ray is my uncle, best man. Ray Toro is my husband, and nobody can take him from me.
Wait, is he your uncle or your best
Those are
man
two different
or
people.
your husband?
Ricky says Ray is my uncle, best man. Curie says Ray Toro is my husband. They're two different people with two different relations to Ray.
What is Ray to me? My boyfriend.
Fair enough. Ricky said, I have a Momo's Hero costume and hated wearing it. I understand, I really do. Fair enough.
Yeah.
M gives B's Cecil costume a little kiss. Oh, sorry, D gives B's Cecil costume a little kiss, but M is the one saying it. I have friends on one account. Sunny Blossoms loves your Hawks and Dobby cosplay. It's so good it makes me feel like they are real. We are they.
We are they.
We are they. We are they. He is my uncle as a joke. Okay. Let's see. Maury asked from a while ago how were you able to find others who cosplayed and start a channel?
That's on
we
you.
went to cons.
No, I wasn't part of this.
So the TLDR of Cryptid Corner is in 2019. I got back into cosplay. and I started going to cons in Atlanta, and I made friends with some people at a con, and the four of us were like, all right, fuck it, we ball, let's do a cosplay channel. And then we had some other friends come in, and then I met Kai, and then I moved in with Kai, but I was in Orlando instead of Atlanta, so now it's just like me and Kai and my other friends when they can make it down here or we can make it up there. And it's like we're a cosplay group, but also it's like me and Kai. So how you find friends is I went to conventions. Um, in middle school, I had friends who also just happened to be in the same stuff as into the same stuff as I was, and also were willing to dress up as fictional characters, and either be stupid in my mom's kitchen or go to cons because I have been doing cosplay since like 2009. Um, so yeah, that's how I had enough people to make a channel. Is I found them on accident, and now they live in my house. Except they really don't, but they could.
I do.
You do. Sunny Blossom says, "Kai, you give me so inspiration. You made me get into cosplay, so thank you."
Good.
Frey Toro is your father.
My
He's everyone's father.
I wish.
Convention friends are some of the best, correct?
I think there's something very magical about like going to a con and just it's hard. I haven't quite frankly, I have not been able to recreate it since the pandemic.
I feel like Hallman got pretty
Close, but not quite there. But in the past, there's been something there that's been very like, hey, we're going over here. Do you want to come? And you just somehow become lifelong friends.
Yeah.
And actually, that means that not everyone does become lifelong friends. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's something really cool, and I hope it still exists because
I hope so.
I mean, Hallmat got pretty close, but to be fair, I think most of the people we hung out with Hallmat we like already knew.
I think Hallmat was so close.
But like there was a lot of people we already knew, and like not all of us were in the same room, so we had the ability to just be like, okay, we're gonna go hang out with these people now. We're gonna find these people, etc., etc. We're gonna go back to the room with these people.
Like, I don't feel like we met anyone new at
No,
Hallmat,
not
but it
really.
felt more like.
But it felt more like when you go to a con and like
you bounce around.
You bounce around and you see people in like the same fandom as you, and you go, hey, I like your cosplay. What's your favorite character? Oh shit, I ship Dobby Hawks. That's wild. And just like make friends that way. It was close to that where like there was a lot of us just like hanging out and catching up with people, but there wasn't the like making new friends.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's post-pandemic. I don't know if that's us just
I think
being
there's
older
something-
and having less social battery.
I don't know. I think there's a lot. To
But
it.
I think there's something very important about con friends.
Yeah.
Caitlin McMullen says, "What are your favorite ice cream flavors?" Jessica, since you're here, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Favorite ice cream flavors?
Yeah.
Hi.
Cookie dough, cookies and cream,
Matcha?
matcha.
I'm shocked it's cookie dough. Aren't you opposed to eating raw cookie dough?
No, I've never been opposed to that.
Well, I love that for you.
I mean, also, cookie dough ice cream is not raw cookie dough. That is like built to eat cookie dough, you know?
They
That
take
is
the
like-
eggs out of
That is
it.
like cookie dough that, in its raw state, is fully completed.
Okay. Anyway, I agree. Cookie dough is good.
I like Oreo ice cream. I like matcha ice cream. I don't eat a lot of ice
You
cream.
don't like ice cream.
I like
Oreo
mochi ice cream.
is
I
just
like
fancy
that-
Cookies and cream.
What a wonderful transition. I like the ice cream that we lost in the war of moving into
Oh
this
my
house.
God. Go.
I'm
into it
going
real
back
quick.
to the fucking comments real quick.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, something just fell on me.
That was the Dobby Hawk's kitchen sign. It's
Why is
okay.
it in the spot where it's gonna fall like that? And what is also really wet over here? What is going on?
Ice cubes.
It actually looks like.
Is it?
Dealing with the moment.
Okay,
Is
can
it
we
re-
make sure that things don't fall?
Yeah, it shouldn't have
Should I
fallen.
go here?
Yeah. I didn't realize it was on the
Burb,
on the edge.
everyone. If you want to entertain.
Is everything
It's
okay?
fine. Like,
I have no
I feel
idea.
bad for the like
I don't either. I don't know. I didn't do it.
And actually probably put it back together, it's actually
I'm not super worried about it.
Yeah.
here.
It should be able to be put back together.
Just want to check.
Yeah, okay.
It's okay, but hey, you okay?
Yes. Just don't like it when things fall in my head, which happens a lot. Like, come on.
It's funny. But also there's something funny about that.
I mean,
Carrie
yeah,
being a
it's like
baby
once
in
it
2009
something.
is
I'm sorry that happened.
It's okay, let's just make sure that
unsettling.
That's
Given, you
happened
know,
to us, so I don't know it.
if it's right
That's when I
here,
first started
I didn't
cosplaying.
it's gonna fall.
I didn't put it there.
Well, I don't know how it fell.
I feel like
It's okay if you didn't put it there. It was there and it fell in my head.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just really
I put it there and I thought it was like fully on the fringe. So that is my fault. I apologize.
The thing is with the other fridge, a lot of those things were further back. So there was really little chance of them falling. They were like back there. Here. Go back there.
either close this.
There are a lot of people in this chat who were born in 2009. That's what we're learning right now, is that there were a lot of people born in 2009. Holy shit.
Wait. 2009 isn't a real year.
We have Yasno. Hold on, because there was somebody else. Where did you go? Kiri was born in 2009. That's
If
wild.
you were born in 2009, I say to you, what? Wait, doesn't that make you 12?
13.
You are babies.
Yeah. How are the cats? Gritty is probably over there on the couch. Buns is probably in our room.
They're
They are
just some little
vibing.
guys.
They're having a wonderful time. That's how the Katsu crew formed over Cecil Next Rising. Yeah. So B, D, M, me, and then a couple other friends
B,
all
D,
met
me.
in line
There's
for a Next Rising panel at KatsuCon 2019, and like half of us were in Cecil at the time, and we're going to be doing Cecil during the weekend, and so we like bonded. We went up to their hotel room, and then like we were friends instantly from that point on, and it was very iconic. What?
Nothing.
Okay.
I read something that was very interesting. That was like, I don't. Okay, sorry to the live. How many people are on this live right now?
16.
Hello to the 16 of you. I don't believe in soulmates. However, I do believe in this a little bit. I saw something recently that was kind of just about like people who end up together will often find themselves attending similar events or in the
Yeah.
backgrounds of each other's photos because it's like
They were just slowly getting there. We were both at KatsuCon 2019,
I
but we
don't
didn't
know.
know each other then.
I hope that's okay. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
I just wanted to say.
Yasno was not born in 2009, they were born in 2007.
Thank God.
Sunny Blossom was born in 2008.
Thank God.
We have a lot of people who were born in the time I was in middle school, which is unsettling as a grown-ass adult.
Y'all, I just want y'all to like full disclaimer. We are
Adults.
We are adults.
I mean, B was born in 95, so same. I was born in 96. We're both around that era.
good. Thank God. There's more.
Scarlett from a while ago asks, what are some of your hobbies we might not know about?
Maps.
Well, you would know about them by now, ideally, because I think we have a GeoGuessr video on the channel.
Christmas
Maps.
trees. Tetris.
He does like Tetris.
Love Tetris.
I feel like your hobbies are less on the channel, maybe.
I feel like
But I think I just don't shut up, and also YouTube is a hobby for me. I'm just like, hello, I'm hyperfixated on this thing, so I'm gonna make a video about it, and y'all will have to watch it now. Welcome to this. That being said, if you want to hyperfixate on the internet, please do.
About Tetris?
And you can talk about Tetris for 30 minutes.
No.
I won't stop you.
And then the square goes into the square.
No, I mean, you could, like, play Tetris. He's very good at Tetris.
I love Tetris, you
It's-
guys.
Genuinely impressive.
I genuinely love math.
Do you have Tetris for, like, the Switch?
I thought I did, but no.
What were you playing Tetris on then, at one point? The big Tetris game. With, like, the blue guy who talks to you.
Oh, Puyo Puyo?
Yeah.
Puyo Puyo Tetris.
What-
That was on the PlayStation.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know what you had plugged in.
I love Tetris. And Resogun.
You're also very good at Resogun. He and Zeska were in, like, the top 10 for Resogun in, like, 2009.
Worldwide, baby.
Probably.
No. 2014, probably.
When everyone was born, that's when they were worldwide.
Everyone here was born in 2014 or later.
Yep, you're all 5 years old. In my brain. Odd is also a 2007 baby. Odd.
I thought you were 2008, baby.
Every time
Tell the
Odd
truth.
says something about like being, or every time me and Kai talk about like our childhood and being, and I'm like, yeah, I started cosplaying in 2009, and Odd's like, I was a toddler then, and I'm like, why?
I started cosplaying in 2012, and that's ironic because I am older than him.
To be fair, I started cosplaying pretty young.
You did,
Um,
but it's just there's something
It's very
funny
funny.
about it.
me who's only passing history because of my hyperfixation. Curie, is it Italia? Because that's why I passed world history in ninth
Tell
grade.
the truth.
And you can confess that here. This is an Italia safe space. We have people all over the place with ages. What anime do you recommend as an anime starter? So like a good thing to get into anime.
You know I was watching Dragon Ball Z as a child, but I don't think that's a good starter.
I feel
anime.
like Sailor Moon could be a good starter.
Sailor Moon, if you find the right kind of dub,
Yeah.
maybe it could be a good starter, but especially if you're femme respecting, I don't know.
'Cause it's hard because like I got into it. My first anime was Italia, which I don't think that's a good starter anime.
No.
It's just what I started on. Black Butler could be a good starter.
No.
I think a lot of people's starter.
And what's a little I don't think it's a good starter anymore. It's pretty fucked up. Like in some genuine ways.
Yeah. Like a good starter now would be My Hero, I think.
I think My Hero is like a good starter now, yeah. My
I think
Hero.
Demon Slayer could be. Neither of us really.
I don't really
got
care
into
for
it.
My Hero.
Spoiler alert: we don't like My Hero.
No, that's a lie.
We're kidding. That is a joke.
Demon Slayer. I really don't care for it, but I think it's a good starter anime.
It's a good way to get into it. Oh, Odd said Haikyuu is a good starter.
I feel is Haikyuu like yes, but also isn't that like old enough now to where is that a starter? I feel
I
like
don't know.
I feel like
what
that's
defines a starter?
I feel
is it
like,
like a
it's
current anime?
easy
Is
to
it easy to get
digest,
into?
semi-current.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think Haikyuu can count as a starter anime.
I feel like it's on the verge of expiring.
That's
though.
fair. Yeah.
Like I feel like Haikyuu, weirdly enough, and it pains me to say this, I think it's on the verge of expiring. As a starter anime. I don't know.
Yeah, because like I don't. What's a good starter anime now? I don't know because we're so far into it that like.
Spy Family. I bet we
I
have
bet that
not
would be-
watched.
We have not
but I
watched it.
bet
It's
Spy
been
Family.
recommended to me by a couple people. So I bet it would be good. Let's see. Ricky started cosplaying at 14. Thank God I'm not the only one. Sunny Blossom says I'm only passing my animation motion classes because of My Hero. Fair enough. If it works,
True.
it works. Odd said, went to my first job. People asked what university I went to, invited me to a party later. Odd, you are a baby. Icarus said, I turned 21 this year and blue screen for a moment when I realized that. Yeah, that's how I felt, I think, when I turned 26 and I had that moment of, how the hell did we get here? Are you having an existential crisis?
I think that I think there's something very deep to be said, and I'm not sure this live in particular is where to say it. I think life. See, no, I'm already being too deep. Life is hard, y'all. All I
We
know
out here.
is I'm glad y'all are here, and I'm glad we're here.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we're having these conversations because it's both that deep and not that deep.
On a less deep note, we have Ricky saying that Demon Slayer is a good starter. Yasno likes Demon Slayer. Mako Amazing started with My Hero. Icarus Donovan started with Soul Eater. Given that you just said you're 21, that tracks, because I think Soul Eater, it wasn't like my starter, but I watched it in like 2012-ish. So yeah, that tracks for it being a starter of the time. Raven Cause started with Yuri on Ice.
You're nice. I think it's really good.
I think it's
That's
in
a
the same
gay
era as
starter.
Haikyuu in terms of being a starter.
I think that's a well. So in that regard, actually, genuinely, I do think it's like a more for a starter. It depends on when you start. I feel like that's a 17 plus starter, not because it's inappropriate. I just feel like it's a little more mature.
Yeah.
It is not in an inappropriate way. Just so like
The
to
topics and
appreciate
whatnot.
it are a little more mature. Like
Yeah.
it's Uranus is just good.
Yeah.
Like it's good for all ages, genuinely. But like, I think to appreciate it, you're a little older.
Ricky says, my first anime was technically Naruto, but Hitalia is what got me into it. Mako Amazing says,
Wow.
actually, I did start with Attack on Titan, and then I watched the first 2 seasons, and then moved to My Hero. Kiri's been watching Ghibli since they were about 4, and that was a good starter. Yasno also says Ghibli is good. And Decade Otaku says, my first anime was Pokemon back in the 90s.
Yes.
Yeah. Methuselah says, my first anime was technically Italia, but I count Free as my first.
Let's talk about free.
Wait.
Did you know they dropped a
I
new
was about to say
50%
that.
off? Apparently, Zeska, who has left us, just told us like a few hours ago. Apparently, there's a new 50%
I
off.
told you that. You told Jessica.
Oh shit.
You don't
Jeff
even know.
told me there's a new 50% off. There's a new 50% off on our good Lord.
Fun fact for those of you who have watched Free, I have not, but I have watched
Shut up.
every
Shut up.
single
Shut up.
50%
Shut up.
off
Everyone,
episode.
before we proceed,
My bad.
everyone vote in the comments. Are you aware of 50% off?
Do you know what that is?
Go.
Do you know what Thug Nagisa means?
Shut up.
Does
Go.
not mean anything to you.
50% off. Go. I know it was not on my bingo list.
Yes.
Oh my god, there's so much happening.
Methuselah knows the whole Nagisa rap from 50%
As
off.
you should.
As you should.
Oh my god.
As you should. B is aware of it. D is aware of it. Raven is aware of it. Icarus is aware of it. I'm so glad everyone is aware of an important part of my adolescence.
Maybe we should watch it.
50% off? Yeah. Alright, good night to Yasnil. Live your life deliciously. Mako Amazing, it's okay that you've never heard of it. It's like a parody of Free, the anime. I have no idea if it has anything to do with Free, the anime, because I've never seen Free, the anime. Ricky says, I saw someone cosplay 50% off Nagisa and I laughed. As you should, because that's an iconic cosplay. And I did, I think at one point, think about doing it in like 10th grade. Oh my god, it's the whole reason you started watching anime. No, listen. So, one of my best friends in high school and I had like the same study hall for like 3 years in a row, and we watched Attack on Titan together. We watched, I made her watch Italia with me. We watched Doctor Who, we watched Supernatural, Sherlock, and we watched 50% Off. To this day, I don't know if she actually watched it free. I didn't, but she did. Maybe. Arthur AJ Rodriguez, I'm glad that your mom is letting you get a wig. Roisin, welcome back. Do you know what 50% off is in terms of like anime? Now that you're back from peeing, I'm gonna pee, if that's okay.
What are we talking about? Catch me up.
People are still talking about 50% off. Roisin knows about it.
Oh, thank God. Somebody knows about it. Okay.
I can read.
Okay. Oh my God, you guys. 50% off. Are you kidding me? Back in my 2023? 50% off. Yeah. 3% off. Yes. Especially bet I got the internet when I was home. Erotic swim boys. Yes. Listen, we love free. Listen, free. I don't even know what to say. Okay, I'm reading. I can read. I'm not reading. Okay, I can't read it, but I'm reading. I have so much anxiety, you guys. You have no idea how much I depend on him. He's such a good guy. Jeff is like the best. Please appreciate the fuck out of him. I have so much anxiety, but it's fine. I am panicking by myself. I'm not panicking. It's fine. Yeah, 50% off. Good. Yeah, Jeff appreciation time. We were in holding. There's. I got this. Okay. But yeah, 50% off is just really good. I feel like I had something really funny to say and I already forgot because Jeff isn't here to filter it or something. I'm also you. I love you, D. Thank you, D. William who? Oh God. I know y'all are just watching me have like a straight up panic attack right now. I'm not having a panic attack. What I'm trying to say here, okay. 50% off. That's what we were talking about, right? Hi, Roxy. Mako Mazi, you never heard it? Okay, 50% off is basically a parody of Free. Like Free the anime, where you like, okay, like where you like. He's gonna like kill me. Hi, Roxy. Thank God you're here. He's not gonna kill me. He's gonna be like, oh God, you did nothing. Everyone, please hang tight with me, please. Roxy, yeah, right? It's like an abridged version, yes. Oh my God, Dust Bunny, hello. I'm glad you're here. Dog, yes, Roxy, come here. You have no idea how much you matter in this moment. Check out this dog. Check out this dog. Roxy baby. The internet loves you. Everyone loves you. You have no idea what you do for this channel. You do so much, specifically for me. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for hanging tight as long as you could until Jeff comes back, because I have no idea what to do without him, apparently. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah?
Are you coming? I have been frozen this whole time.
You've been frozen like the computer?
No, not the computer. Like me as a human person.
You've been frozen. What happened?
Nothing.
Oh.
I
Are
just.
you okay?
I have no idea what to say. Please come over.
Gently put her down. Be careful. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, I'm back. Kai doesn't know how to read.
I was reading. I just.
What have you read? What have you read? I am also reading but cannot read. It's okay. Kai does not know how to read.
I
He
was
doesn't need to know how to
panicking.
read. Your baby. Okay? Okay, baby.
Okay, Just
I
go.
got you. I was pretty sheltered as a kid, but I got the internet and watched homoerotic film boys. Can I? Okay, so here's a cringe fun story that I can tell you all. I don't know if I've said this before. So as mentioned vaguely throughout my existence on here, my first internet fandom was Kingdom Hearts, and my first awareness of gay shit was the Axel Roxas ship known as Akuroku. Um, Akuroku. Sorry. So when I was about 13, my dad at the time, he was doing like hybrid work from home shit before it was trendy. He's totally a hipster. Sarcasm. And at the time, his home office was in like our basement. And I don't know why this is relevant, but I'm setting the scene. So I'm 13. It's like the summer, and my next door neighbor, who's like the grade below me, and I are like talking about like the weirdest things we've seen on the internet, or like the raunchiest things we've seen on the internet. Again, we're 12 and 13, so it's not that bad. And I'm like, yeah, and did you know you can see like gay porn? It's called yaoi. If it's like yaoi dojins on like YouTube, if you know what to look for. And so I pull up like an actual Roxas dojin that's set to like some like Lady Gaga song or something. Because again, it's 2009,
Oh god.
and I'm
wait.
13. And and this is on my dad's computer in his home office, and I'm showing it to my friend, and my dad comes down to the basement to check in on us. And I don't have the chance to like fully close out of YouTube because I panic. And so basically my dad is just like, what are you watching? That's the first time I got grounded. But not the last.
Oh god.
So that's the homoerotic internet that I got. I'm glad that Roisin and Tire Free quote 50% off all the time. I could have 10 years ago, but sadly I have long lost that ability. Hold on. I am scrolling through everyone saying dog. The chat for like a good like dog. I'm like,
I was literally having like a semi-panic
oh
attack.
baby, I'm sorry.
Because I was kind of losing it. I'm sorry,
Hey, it's
everybody.
okay.
Thank you for being nice. Thank you for appreciating.
Sorry for pissing.
Oh, you have to piss. I was not prepared.
Sorry.
And Roxy had my back. Please appreciate
I
that
do.
she had my back.
I just think it's funny that it's just dog. Em says, Kingdom Hearts, my fucking beloved.
My fucking beloved.
Enthusiast says, my first interaction with gay ships was Stony, Steve, and Tony from, I almost said My Hero, I meant to say Avengers. Stony was my first Marvel ship. At this point, I just respect it and I don't actively ship it, but like, I feel like that's everybody's starter Marvel ship if they're gay. Stony, Steve and Tony. Yeah. It's a good starter, but it is lovingly kind of vanilla. And that I mean that lovingly. Dust Bunny says my best friend was also into Kingdom Hearts for years. Curious says my first fandom was Harry Potter. M says Axel resisting rewired my brain permanently. Me too, but in the direction you don't think. I hated Axel for so long for no reason. I look
so
back and I'm
cringe.
just like, you're a Dobby, Kenny. Because here's the thing. I got into Kingdom Hearts, I got into Demix Time, which is a parlay production thing, and Jack was doing Demix, and his at the time girlfriend Kelly was doing Axel, and they were dating, and their characters had homoerotic tension, and I didn't understand that I was gay at first, or having gender envy from Jack, and so I was simply just mad that Axel was kissing whatever the fuck I was feeling towards Jack at, age 13. And so I hated Axel because of it, but I still shipped Axel and Roxas. And it took me like 10 years to realize how stupid that was. So that's evolution. We all get better. Jeff, you were 13 years older than me. How does it feel? I feel like
Who the fuck said that?
Curie. I feel like a grandfather.
1996.
Petri
Supposed
used
be
to
2000
browse.
You were born in 2009.
Petri used to browse eBay for yaoi dojin.
True.
We've all been there.
Is that not still a thing?
We've all been there. It's okay.
Is that still a thing you can do?
Lady Gaga YouTube dojin is the most 2009 I've ever heard of in my life. Yeah. My bad. Not to buy just for the sample pics. We've all been there, Petri. We've all been there. I did the same thing. Jeff is not allowed to piss anymore.
Sorry.
Piss privilege is revoked.
No, it's my.
No, it's okay. I'm not allowed to pee. I will.
No, you please pee.
I will pee.
It was. I don't know. I blanked out.
It's okay, baby.
I don't know what
You're
to
good,
do.
baby. You're good, baby.
Can someone give me a hand?
Ow. Where's my first gay ship? I don't know. Stony, haven't heard that name in years. War flashbacks.
Sasuke.
War flashbacks. My first gay ship was Arthur and Merlin from Merlin, who was kind of obsessed with it. My same friend that showed me 50% off was also into that. Petri is an icon. My first gay ship may have been Percy Nico from Percy Jackson. Ricky, listen, my brother and I were both into Percy Jackson. He was into it in like the nerdy reader way, and I was also into it in the nerdy reader way. And then skip forward years, and we now both know that fandom exists, and I know that I'm gay. He found out about Nico being gay before I did, and he literally bought the book on Kindle so that I could read it because I wasn't allowed to have electronics, and so he would just slip it to me so I could read the book so that I could have the gay rights. But yeah, that was a life-altering moment in my life. My first gay ship was Spider-Man and Deadpool, and I still stand by it, as you should. My first ship was Sasunaru
Who's that?
Hernandez.
Thank you, Hernandez, for understanding. I like making weird faces like you're on purpose.
I love that
Sorry.
for you.
I hope that's okay.
That is okay. I think we have one last question.
Okay.
What made you want to start YouTube? Did you even want to start YouTube, or did I just drag you into
No, I
this?
actually did the whole time. Quite frankly, there's something very rewarding about sharing stuff with people who get something out of it. Honestly, y'all who have been here this whole time, you guys are the reason. For me anyway. Why wouldn't one want to share something that might help others? Why wouldn't one want to share something that like others relate to? I don't know. Seems really simple to me. I want to share stuff with you guys. So that's my answer.
That's really sweet. I love that for you.
I love you.
I think the simple answer for me for what made me want to start YouTube is Parlay Productions, but I think it was more of the seeing the friend group that they had and getting to see a glimpse of like someone else's life and go, that looks so lovely. I want that for myself. I want to be able to share that with the world and like kind of let other people know that like they're not alone and that like there are other people who are just as weird and gay and nerdy and whatnot as them, and that they can go out and have fun and be cringe on main and do stupid stuff, and you know, people will enjoy it. So I think that's why I wanted to start YouTube, was to be a part of a good thing. Everyone is going off about their ships in the chat, which I think is very funny because we're over here being sentimental.
Yeah. As they should.
As they should.
As y'all should. Thank you.
I think that was the last question from the old thing. Yeah, that was the last question that people asked us 2 years ago. So I think before we end the stream, we briefly mentioned like wanting to do other fandoms, and we mentioned that we watched Chainsaw Man. We want to do Chainsaw Man. We want to do Tokyo Revengers. We want to do Jujutsu Kaisen. Was there anyone else that I missed that we want to do this year?
All of them.
Genshin. I also
I want to do Fire Emblem, but that's not particularly hot this year.
we just want to do Fire Emblem for fun. And then something I want to do is a couple of people I watched, like Strange Aeons and Izzy's, do like kind of pop culture fandom deep dive stuff. I kind of want to do like fan fiction reviews and like expose him to more abandoned shenanigans.
He's gonna expand.
I'm gonna expose.
To a banana?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm gonna expose you to a banana. But yeah, so yes, we do want to do study content. Siri was the one to say that, not Roshin, and I did accidentally misread it. So before we end this, I do want to say I'm gonna make a little community post if you guys have video suggestions, ideas, thoughts, etc. Because we have our own, obviously, but I mean, you guys' opinion matters. That's why we're here and saying hello. So if you guys have thoughts, if you guys have opinions or like things you'd like to see more of, or things that make you laugh, or even like show recommendations, honestly, or fan fictions that you think we should review that are like big in a fandom we already cosplay from, I'm gonna make one of those community posts and basically just be like, drop your thoughts here, and we get to them when we get to them, because we want to make you guys have a wonderful time, or else. But yeah, so thank you all for coming to say hello. You have anything you want to say before we say goodnight for now?
Thanks for coming over. Please come over again. If I don't be posting, kick my ass.
Don't kick his ass. Just
Please,
gently,
no, literally kick my ass.
gently say hello.
Literally kick my ass. Literally come over, find it, say, position yourself, and kick aggressively.
Don't hurt him. He's so small.
I am asking you to hurt me.
Please don't hurt him. Alright.
Hurt me rudely.
Good night to everyone.
Night.
Love you. Thank you for saying hello. Please continue to say hello. We will
Please
see
say
you
hello.
soon.
I'm begging and crying and throwing up bar in.
Goodbye.
Unless
Goodbye.
I miss you.